Hey guys, Brandon Hanna, Alec Lehman, Brandon Hanna Properties, and we are here on Main Street in downtown Franklin, just south of Nashville, but this is one of the South's best known small towns. Even though it feels big, it still has every small town vibe. So we're gonna take you to some really cool places, but you gotta check this out when you're here in town.
And one of the coolest things about this small town is that it attracts over 2 million tourists a year, which is incredible, but Architectural Digest has this as one of the top 25 most beautiful small towns in America, which is incredible. And so we're gonna show you some cool things about it and why it attracts so many different people.
Not only one of the top suburbs in the country, one of the wealthiest communities in the country, but also one of the most charming main streets you're gonna find anywhere. So fall is in full swing here. We have a really cool tour of Merity's Bread Basket, which is one of Franklin's landmark bakeries here in town. The leaves are falling off the trees, and then and then what's next? What's the rest of the night?
That's exactly right. We've got one of the newer dine-in. You know, you think dine-in movie theaters, you think 50s, 60s, 70s. You know, that was really cool. But we've brought it back here to this small town, and it is attracting even more people. And so we're going to do that tonight, plus a couple other cool things.
So stay with us. We have lots to share. I am here with, well, maybe a legend in Franklin, Tennessee. This is Jim Krieder, owner of Merity's Bread Basket, right in the heart of Franklin. Thank you so much for joining us, Jim. So the name itself, Merity's, we were talking about this. Tell us where it gets its history.
I came to Nashville in 1994. I was looking into the music business, and I met a guy in town who put me in the car with a real estate agent because he wanted me to see Franklin. So that real estate agent drove to Merity's house when she was sick with cancer in 1994. And through that encounter, a couple months later, I ended up buying the business.
Wow.
So I was from Pennsylvania and scared to death. And it was partly because it was like, you know, northern meets southern. I wasn't sure how that was gonna work.
Well, that entails what I think is so typical of the American dream, right? That you came to Nashville thinking music, and the next thing you know, you bought a bakery, taking a risk, jumped into what could be very scary times, who would have known? And here we are, gosh, almost 30 years later. Merity's Bread Basket, you think breads, but when I walked in there were every type of dessert, food you could imagine. The place smelled amazing. I wish we could somehow capture that on camera. It smells amazing in there. Well, Jim, I can't thank you enough for your time and showing us around your lovely establishment.
Thanks for coming out.
It's been a pleasure.
Good to see you.
Merity's was awesome.
This little town here, this town square is over 200 years old, and you'll see that in the real estate. Obviously, you know, we're down here showing homes a lot, and it's for the people that come down here and they want a small, quaint home close to the town, close to all the restaurants, all the retail that goes into it, but yet has a historical charm. And that's exactly what all of this real estate has, including the commercial buildings that you see behind us.
There's a lot of charm that attracts people to live, work, and play right here in Franklin. And we're going to show you some of the playing parts here next at this really cool drive-in.
Can't wait.
What a great way to finish the night in downtown Franklin. And nothing says small town like a drive-in movie theater. Look, we've even got Skittles, well, what's left of them. With my son, Charles Grantham, just having a great night. Some of his friends out in the middle of a field. It's awesome. So we're gonna watch a movie and enjoy a beautiful fall night right here in Tennessee.
This is just kind of another thing that they've just added here to this downtown Franklin area to really make it pop and really continue the tourism and really just start to add more value. And that's exactly what's happening here in this town.
I love it. My family's coming, his family's coming, the food trucks are coming. So imagine this place filled up with cars. It's gonna be a little too dark to shoot it, so we wanted to go ahead and paint that picture for you. Cars lined up, families, picnic blankets, gorgeous fall evening. Thank you to the Field at Franklin for letting us come feature this really cool spot We're just minutes from downtown.
We totally are. Downtown Nashville and downtown Franklin. I mean, really, it's in a perfect spot, you know.
So when you come to Franklin to move here and live here, we're your experts on everything, because it's not just about housing. It's about the entire lifestyle and all there is to love our awesome part of Tennessee. Thanks for joining us.